Good morning. So I'm going through the comments on my YouTube channel. You can see right here. I'm going through my comments, and this one stuck out to me by Alison Downey. And I like to think, if you are afraid to die, then you are afraid to live. And it's over here under this video. I think that's a very, very powerful statement. It really is. It caught my attention, and there's a lot of truth to it. There really is a lot of truth to it. And I think fear plays a major role. Fear is a major stumbling block in our lives, and it has always been in our lives. Now, there may be people who do not fear. Can we see some comments on here? Algorithm, we don't got no comments coming up here. So I do believe that. I really do. If you're afraid to die, then you are afraid to live. You're not going to take those chances. You're not. You're not going to try to do things that you want to do, but then you're too fearful because you're fearing that you're going to fail. Okay, and that's part of living. Anything in life will hold you back if you listen to that statement, more or less. If you're afraid to die, then you are afraid to live. If you're tuning in, I just saw this comment on my comment section. I like to come here, and it's under this video right here that I did, Horrific Winter Storms, and it's so true. I was just getting ready to respond to that, and I stopped in my tracks so I could come on here and draw attention to that. It's so true. If that resonates with you, you'll know if it resonates with you. It literally resonated with my spirit. It has. Yeah, so Allison, thank you. I don't know if that's always been a motto of yours in life. I don't, but it's a pretty good right in your face. It's right in your face. It really is. There's many times, you all can admit it, many times you don't do things because of fear and are any of that. Wow. Hello and good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello there, Apple Books. Bang, bang, muck, bang. Yes, that's right. So I love it. That's a very deep thought. It is. It has a very deep ramifications in a person's life. It does, because it holds you back. If you listen to that statement, you will be held back in life because of fear. Fear. I wish we could just move beyond the fear. I really do. And not fear death, because if you get that mindset within you that you're a spirit inside this body is only temporary. It is. It's just temporary. Now, I was a very timid person when I was younger. I was an extreme introvert. I didn't want to speak or anything. I didn't want to be around people because I didn't know. I don't know. I'm not like that now, maybe in some instances. But I have to say, I don't think I've ever dwelt on being afraid to die in order to, denying yourself food and water, and that you don't fear death. Yeah, all of that. Well, you certainly wouldn't want to join any branch of military, no matter what country you were in. If you was going off to war and the outcome, what would happen. I think fear would keep a person from wanting to do that because they didn't want to die. But then you have the verse, no greater love does a person have than one that is willing to lay down their life for another. It's a powerful statement. That's all I want to say. And thank you, Allison, if you're watching this. It got my attention. I like it. It resonates with me. Yeah. Wow. It's great. It's really great. Right there. She got a little emoticon, you all. Well, who knows when our time will come on this earth? We really don't know, but we got to keep going. We can't think about, you know, the other side of it. You can't. You've just got to keep pressing on with your life and keep living your life. That's the key. Keep living your life, because we don't know what tomorrow may bring. Hello there, King of Ahuka Mundo. We don't know. It's like in the Ecclesiastes, I think, or the Proverbs, one of them, it's like the person who is afraid to go outside and do anything because maybe a lion might get them, or something might get them, so they're afraid to go outside. That's a problem that some people have, fear of. I'm pretty sure it's in the Proverbs, but I'm not certain. Haven't listened to it in a while. Yeah. Oh, here we go. The slacker. The slacker. That's what it is. The slacker in the Proverbs. The slacker says a lion is in the road. There's a ferocious lion out in the road, in the streets, and they won't go. Look. Yeah, so a sluggard says there is a lion in the road, a fierce lion roaming in the streets, is what they say. Look, similitudes. Do you see a man who is wise in his own eyes? There's more hope for a fool than for him. The slacker says a lion is in the road, a fierce lion roams the public square. As a door turns on its hinges, so the slacker turns on his bed. And I think that goes on to saying, you know, they're too lazy to even bring their hand back to their mouth. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the slacker buries his hand in his dish, and it wearies him to bring it back to his mouth, you all. Wearies him to bring it back to his mouth. Look, the slacker is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who answer discreetly. Like one who grabs a dog by the ears, it's a passerby who meddles in an affair, a quarrel not of his own. So yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we're supposed to walk in the manner. Why do you think they said that? Walk in the manner of the ant, O slacker, and observe its ways and become wise. Because an ant is not slack. They're very busy, and they prepare for winter. Yeah. So that's really good. Thank you again, Allison, for your comment. Because I like it. I do like it. If you are afraid to die, then you're afraid to live. You're afraid to do anything, and or you don't want to do nothing. Yeah, don't want to be a sloth. A sloth is a very interesting animal. If you've ever watched it on like those documentaries, it moves so slow. And I'm thinking, are you ever going to get to the next branch on that tree? And that's what I think about the sloth. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. It's okay, you all. It is. Yeah. And you know, it's like this saying, all hard work brings forth a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. And or the sluggard, they're too lazy to plow their field, and when harvest comes, there's nothing to reap. They'll go hungry because they're too lazy to get out there. Like if you're too lazy to get out there and plant a garden, and you know that food would be use to you. You're too lazy, and when it comes time and or even tend to your field, you ain't going to have nothing if you don't get out there and pull the weeds and things like that. You're not. Mere talk. You got to have actions to back it up. You really do. Don't just dream. Try to make those dreams come true. Press onward beyond the fear, you all. You've got to do that. Don't let fear rule your life, because fear is a liar. Okay. Fear is a liar. Now, there are instances if you get a feeling within you, you know that you shouldn't do something, and you know it, and you're normally not a person who gives in to fear, but you can use some common sense saying, don't you dare walk out into that road that has all those cars coming down there, because you're going to get hit. You better listen to that. That's common sense. Or don't jump off that cliff. That's common sense. You know that there's some things that you should pay attention to. That's called wisdom. Okay. All of it. So I am going to go. That's all I had to say. That's it. And just want to show you that right like that. I like to think that if you are afraid to die, then you are afraid to live. That's a very powerful statement. Thank you. It is. Again, thank you, Alison, because that rings true to me. It does. You're not going to do anything. You're going to severely hinder yourself, and you won't know what the outcome might have been had you made that decision to overcome that fear and press onward. You don't know what the outcome would have been. But you gave in to the fear, and now the outcome will never happen. You would have had a chance to do things differently, but you decided to give in to the fear. That's how you have to think about life. Or you decided to let other people intimidate you and keep you from doing what you wanted to do. You listened to them. You listened to the lies. You listened to the deceit. Therefore, you were not able to move forward in life. Don't live your life like that, you all. Don't do it. Don't listen to the fearful words of others, the condemnation of others, telling you that you can't. Okay, don't listen to them. Telling you that you can't do this, you can't do that. Don't buy into it, and don't tell yourself that, okay, you can. You can do things, and you know it. You can do things, and you know it, okay? Don't listen to the fear tactics, because you don't know what tomorrow may bring if you don't set out and just keep pressing onward. I am going to go. Thank you all for coming on here. And thank you, moderators. With that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And again, it's a powerful statement. If you're afraid to die, then you're afraid to live, and fear plays a major role. Love you.